Imagine you've been bitten by a snake, and instead of treating the venom, you chase after the snake to understand why it bit you and prove that you didn't deserve it. When someone hurts you, do you immediately think about why they did that to you? Is it because you did something wrong or something that displeased them? You attribute all the blame to yourself, claiming you did something wrong that caused them to treat you that way. You try to ask them what you did wrong to deserve such treatment. You try to find the reason and try to fix the mistakes that weren't your fault. You know, everyone has a low point in their life. There was an extremely terrible period for me. So many things happened during that time that caused me to become depressed and severely traumatized. When I think about what has happened to me, I always ask God, why did this happen to me? Did I commit many sins in the past, and this is my punishment? I actually sat down and reflected on the past, considering whether I had done anything wrong. Then, in the end, I collapsed, thinking I hadn't done anything wrong to deserve this punishment. I kept asking, why? In despair. I attributed other people's mistakes to my own shortcomings. I thought I needed to change myself for the better so these things wouldn't happen to me again. No, none of those things were your fault. While you were struggling with those thoughts, the person who hurt you was living much better than you. They slept better than you. They weren't burdened by thoughts of whether their actions had hurt anyone. Never. Only you were thinking about the things they had done to you. You lack the heart to retaliate or hurt them. You're afraid that at night you won't be able to sleep because you'll overthink whether your actions hurt them. I feel that karma usually only comes to good people because their hearts are inherently good, so if they do something wrong, they feel remorse. Those who live evil lives and do evil are accustomed to it and never feel regret. Instead of ignoring others and moving on to heal their wounds, you seek them out and ask why they treated you that way, trying to prove to them that you didn't deserve it. When someone is hated, the first thing we think about is whether we did something wrong to be hated, not whether they are bad people. Blaming yourself when someone hurts you is an unfair psychological reaction. You blame yourself, always trying to find reasons to believe that things could have been different. The brain believes that if you take the blame, you can avoid being hurt next time. This provides a false sense of security rather than accepting the truth that you cannot control the toxic behavior of others. If you have experienced criticism or mistreatment for a long time, you often form the core belief that, I always do something wrong. Or if you are used to putting others' needs first, you are more likely to take all the blame yourself to maintain peace. Other people's actions reflect their personality and behavior, not your values. You cannot control how they treat you, but you can control how you react. Sometimes, the person who hurts you tries to shift the blame onto you. Be aware of these fallacies. You have every right to refuse contact with toxic people. Disconnecting from them is not a sign of weakness, but a way to protect your own mental health. So I hope that anyone listening to this podcast will stop blaming themselves. None of that is your fault, you just happen to encounter bad people. I hope you will stay away from those who have hurt you, just as you would stay away from a poisonous snake, as the saying goes. Acknowledge the pain instead of judging yourself.